all the stops before everyone on the robot, and there was a guy going around the caverns on roller skates, who worked for for DARPA, who was just like positioned for this particular. Yeah.
But like bugs in code happens.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden I'm like, so do we have it running?
No. No.
Okay,
No,
so
I don't think so.
it used to always just
Operator, and so she at one point got to do follow the guy who was taking all of. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, even the strokes, I think.
Kevin, can I take a picture of you filming? So right now it's just creating the simulated environment, but I can give a shot. So right now what it's doing is taking these individual strokes, so it's cut them out, and now it needs to figure out how to make those given the robot parameters. So if I tell it this trajectory, that amount of bend, this much of angle, what will that look like?
So Frida is a project sort of exploring the intersection of human and robotic creativity. My angle on Frida is that this is a platform to look at how robots can use imprecise tools. Because these days, a lot of what we automate is really, really precise, but painting is not. And Frida, especially the way Frida plans and works, is imprecise. It's this kind of imprecise tool situation.
I think Humble still does have art there.
I like that. The sound of somebody giggling. But it looked really good on the simulation. It just didn't translate super well to the painting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. This is tough. Browns are also very difficult. I'm gonna just do it by hand now. I was doing so much of it for a paper deadline in September though, my hands were getting like sore.
That's funny. Oh, you're getting kind of good at this. Like that's really close for just eyeballing paint and squirting it.
Thank you, yeah, it's...
You've got the template palette.
That takes really good. So in this case, the goal is to match this content with this style. So slowly it should kind of take the colors from this one, and then more of the shape from this input.
Frida is doing something that most robots don't. Frida is using the kind of AI models that have been developed to do things like caption images and understand scene content, and applying it to this artistic generative problem. And Frida is doing that by planning in a semantic space, a space of meaning, instead of a space of outputs. So Frida really is like a painter and not a printer, which is a cool thing.
One more time, that's cool.
Is Frida using artistic expression? On one hand, you could be very reductionist and say, again, artistic expression is this mysterious thing we don't understand. And we understand how Frida works. juggling numbers in tables, and those numbers were derived from large collections of images and words. So therefore, there can't be any room for artistic expression. On the other hand, we could turn this around and say, well, what does an artist do but distill some subset of the zeitgeist, distill some subset of what people around them are saying and doing, and turn that into an expression? And in which case, that's exactly what Frida is doing.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't feel too good. It's not for sale, I guess, at least. It's not
People's acts, old parts, and it's like part of the history of, like, you know, like you're watching a basketball game and you want to hear the ball bounce on the
Yeah, yeah. You will hear the sneakers on the floor.
Boots on the floor.